Hi friends, welcome to Little Slice on Paradise. My name is Jessica, and today is one of my favorite parts about market season. It's finally time to see everything come together, and today we're going to be setting up the booth. We're expecting a yarn shipment to come in, and so we'll get to put that away and see how pretty the shelves look. I'm going to be spending time knitting as much as possible. You will find out why I'm feeling very stressed about not having enough time to knit for this market. But yeah, if you love cozy productivity, if you are interested in small businesses or just seeing what goes on preparing for a market, grab a cup of coffee, grab a Diet Coke, and let's get started. I'm so glad you're here, friends. Okay, I had to go inside to check the layout of the event on Saturday. According to this map, this is where I am. So I'm not sure if there's walking space in between the two booths, but this here definitely looks like enough walking space. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my mock setup as if this is a corner booth. Now the other thing is, I'm not sure if this is where people are going to be walking, so if my booth should face this way, or if people are walking here and my booth should face that way. Yeah, I don't know. I like that it says map not to scale, so I have no clue what to expect, but regardless, I can always flip the direction of the booth, so I am going to set it up for a corner and we will go from there. I'm glad I checked, because otherwise I was going to set it up. I was thinking this wouldn't work for like a non-corner booth, but I think for a corner one, we can work with this. The only problem, oh, but you know what? That one, I was gonna say, the only problem is I won't be able to get out of my booth. But if nobody's behind me, that's not a problem. Okay, this is why we do a mock setup, right? So we can get all the kinks worked out before we arrive. And they, so the event coordinator sent an email and it's very specific. Like, you have an exact load in time for Saturday morning and you have 20 minutes to get your car unloaded and get out of there. And then obviously you walk back and set up. But I've never had it be like there's a countdown and you have 20 minutes and I don't know what they're gonna do if you take longer than 20 minutes. It's getting windy. But to make everything go smoothly, we're gonna do our mock setup today. The last time I used all this stuff was for the kids craft fair that we did a couple weeks ago. So the tables, they've been sitting outside on my driveway. They're all dirty. The canopy is covered in leaves. So I might have to wash the grid or the sidewalls. Before I bring product out, I'm definitely gonna have to clean the tables. So yeah, it's really hot today. It's in the 80s, which for where I am in California is pretty hot. So I'm gonna try to get this done before it gets too hot this afternoon. So let's get back to it. All right. That's the Amazon truck. Hold on. Let's see what we're getting. Let's see if it's anything fun. I don't remember ordering this, but apparently I did. Well, I think I ordered it for my son. He's really into graphic. Yeah, that's what I did. Ooh, these are tiny. All right, well, that's that. Not exciting for me, but I'm sure he'll love it. Okay, let's get back to the setup. I had got so excited about the delivery truck showing up because I'm expecting my Malabrigo order to come today. It was supposed to come yesterday, but UPS, Malabrigo always ships UPS. They are so horrible with their delivery dates. So it's supposed to come today. I will believe it when I see it because yeah, I don't believe anything UPS says right now. So that's why I was so excited, but alas, not my yarn. So I dusted off the tables with my black tablecloths because those are not the ones I use for my craft fair. I'm gonna put my blue tablecloths on to make sure I have all the cloths I need. Now, the tables I have right now, I have a 6 foot back there, a 6 foot here, and a 4 foot here. I really do not like this 4 foot table at all. It's really wobbly, even though I've locked the little legs in place. I just don't like it. So I'm not sure we're gonna stick with that one. I also have these shelves here I could put instead of the 4 foot table. So I'm gonna play around with it, but I'm not committed to this right now. So let's see. Okay, look what I mean about this 4 foot table. You see how already the legs are going in? The locks, this side has a lock and that caddy corner has a lock. but this one doesn't, and neither does that corner. So I don't know how to make it more stable. And the locks are these stupid little rings, so it doesn't like click into place like the big tables. I don't know. I think I'm gonna swap out this table for my shelving unit right now and see if that makes me a little bit happier. Let's see. Now, I don't know if I've told you guys, hold on. I don't know if I told you guys, but I'm currently vending at the California Mid-State Fair. They only allow 20 vendors, and I was chosen to be one of them. So the majority of my inventory is at the fair right now. It's a 12-day long fair, so I had to supply enough inventory for 12 days. Now, I'm not sure how many people go to the fair to go shopping, so I don't know that it would be the same as like a 12-day really good craft market. But regardless, I had no idea what to expect. I still have no idea what to expect. It has like another 5 or 6 days, I think. We're supposed to get an updated inventory report today, so if I get that, I'll update you guys. But I had to take mannequin heads, I had to take crates, and I had to take all my inventory. Well, now this coming weekend, I have another craft fair that's a 2-day festival in San Jose. And so I had to buy another table runner banner, like my logo banner, and I had to get more crates and more mannequin heads because I don't have enough to have 2 booths going simultaneously. So that was an added expense that I wasn't planning on when I kind of double booked these markets. But hopefully the fair makes it worth it. To get into the fair, it was $425, and then they take 20%. So it's quite an investment, and I'm not a fan of the 20%, but I don't have to be there to sell my stuff, so they take care of all of it. I did have to provide a super detailed inventory report. I had to make sure everything had a SKU number. There was totals, there was labels on everything, so that somebody that's not me could just look at one of my items, clearly see what the title is, clearly see what the SKU is and the price, and then input it into their system. So that was quite an undertaking. Yeah, so I'm hoping it's worth it, but it was very expensive. And then they still take the 20% on top of the $425 I had to pay just to be there. So I'm really praying that it's successful because it was a lot of money. Now, also, the Mid-State Fair is in a town called Paso Robles, and when I went to drop off my inventory, it was 104 degrees. Y'all, I sell wool beanies. 104 degrees does not inspire you to buy a wool beanie at all. Like, you don't even want to touch them because they just look extra hot. So that just kind of adds to my not having that much hope that it's going to do that great. But we'll see. It's in God's hands. I did my part. I knit the things. I dropped off the things. I labeled the things. And now I'm just praying that they're able to sell the things. So we'll see. But this weekend, we're going to San Jose. It still might be hot, but probably not 104. Yeah, and so let's set up what little inventory I do have. It's going to be super random because it's like all the leftover stuff or anything I've been able to knit. I had to drop off the stuff for the fair last weekend. So anything I've been able to knit in the meantime, plus whatever else I had, like unfinished around my office. I've been weaving in ends all this week, trying to like get whatever half-finished projects I had, get them ready to sell at this market. So without further ado, I'm gonna go gather up what crates and mannequin heads I have left, and we're gonna see what we can come up with. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so at one of my previous markets, I don't think I vlogged it because it was just, I don't know, a table and not like a whole tent. But one of the artists there makes birdhouses. And he came up to me when I was selling and he was like, I want to give you something. And I thought he was like, he likes to joke. And so I was like, oh, you want to give me something? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I'll be right back. And I'm thinking he's going to give me like a business card, or last time he handed out these like pamphlets on like paying it forward. So that's what I was thinking he was going to give me. But look what he gave me. It's a bird feeder. Now, I don't think this will work outside. Oh, it like actually has real bird seed. I thought maybe they were glued down. I'm not sure this is gonna hold up outside because it's like everything's glued on. But look how fun that is. It like made my day. The market was super slow, again, because it was in June and I sell wool beanies. We still did okay. It was fine. It just wasn't a great market. But yeah, I was like so flabbergasted that he gave me something real and something super sweet. And my mom like breeds monarchs. I don't know if you would call it breed, but she like has a caterpillar nursery, and like her whole living room has like the caterpillar butterfly tents. And sometimes the caterpillars get out and they like make their chrysalis on the bottom of her kitchen table, and then we can't use the kitchen table till it hatches. But the point is, my mom loves monarch butterflies, and the gentleman didn't even know, but he gave me a monarch butterfly one. So super sweet. I might put it out for the birds, or I might just dump out the bird seed and like put it in my office as a reminder. I don't know, but it was still in the car from the last market. So I'll check in. Guys, I'm gonna call it good for today. I'm gonna go finish working on more product, and yeah, I'm gonna leave this set up like this, and then maybe tomorrow I will put out product and see what we're looking at, what we have, what I need to last minute rush and make. My sister is in town from down in Southern California with her family and her boys. So today's what, Tuesday? We have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so 3 days. One of those days we're going to the boardwalk, which is like our local amusement park, with my sister and her family. So that day, like, I don't know, maybe I can get a couple hats knit, but I can't be home doing the mock setup on that day because we're gonna be gone all day. Another day we want to go swimming at my other sister's house, so that will be a day I can get some knitting done, but again, not the mock setup here at the house. And then Friday I need to pack everything up for Saturday morning. So I'm kind of down to the wire, but it's too hot to do product today. I think I'm gonna do that in the morning, and then I'm just gonna go inside, get some knitting done. My kids have swim class this evening, so I need to get them ready for that. Yeah, mom life, right? Okay, but I'm gonna be done talking. I'm gonna go inside. Maybe my UPS package will come soon and we can open some yarn together. Maybe we'll save that for the next time. We'll see. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.
Lake County, Bartlett's,
Crystal Springs water,
champagne, crystal beverages, a couple different packing ones.
it is time that I end this vlog. My order finally did come, as you guys saw, so I'm super excited about that. And I got it all put away. You saw me just wind some yarn for tomorrow, 2 of the new colorways. So I don't know which one I want to start first. They are both absolutely gorgeous. Tomorrow we're going to the boardwalk, so I'm going to pack. I always overpack, and then I actually like don't end up knitting that much. But the thought of not having stuff to knit and being stuck at an amusement park, like, it just stresses me out. So I'd rather carry around 5 balls of yarn that I've caked up and not touch a single one than go unprepared. So I'm going to probably wind up some more yarn tonight, and get that all packed for tomorrow. And then, yeah, I think that's it for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad you are here. It really means a lot to me that you guys watch these videos. So I will see you in the next one. Have a wonderful night. Bye. All right, future editing Jessica here. I just wanted to show you I cast on with this yarn and knit this much of a hat while editing this video. So much for this lasting until the boardwalk tomorrow. But yeah, I'm about halfway done on this hat. It is almost midnight, so I'm gonna put it away and I'm gonna wind some more yarn for the boardwalk in the morning. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Good night.